What's good with y'all? For this ambidextrous drawing video, I'm gonna be drawing Sasuke from Naruto with both of my hands. I ended up finding one of the pictures that was more from part 1 whenever he first got his curse mark, and I was gonna just draw it out with both of my hands. I did change it up just a little bit. I drew his Sharingan at the 3rd stage instead of it just being at the 2nd stage. But everything else I tried to keep relatively accurate. But more so whenever it came to the red and blue, I tried to make sure it was more scribbly and kind of just stand true to my original style that I like to do on here sometimes. I like this picture though because it was like one of his full body, and kind of like the Naruto one I did earlier, you could see the context of what was going on. He was activating his curse mark, and this was mainly whenever he was more influenced by Orochimaru and stuff. But once I got done drawing bits and pieces of the symbol, I started drawing out his other arm also. The angling on this one was interesting because I had to think about it in terms of proportion. I wanted for everything to really seem like it was right, even the symbols that was all throughout his body. Once I got done with that other arm, I extended out his fingers a little bit more, that way they didn't seem like they was too small. I later colored in his Sharingan, and then I drew in that other leg of his. This one also being marked by his curse mark, I continued to draw everything else out. Because I wanted this page to be themed around Sasuke, I felt like it only made sense for me to also draw Orochimaru too. I started with both of his eyes and later drawing out his hair too. But shaping his head from the top to bottom was a bit strange, because I shape everything else out, then I do the hair later. I feel like you can't have part 1 Sasuke without Orochimaru lurking around in the shadows somewhere. I felt like he definitely belonged on the page, even if it wasn't in as major of a way as Sasuke. But once I got done drawing him out, I later moved on to drawing out Itachi too. I feel like you can't have part 1 Sasuke without having Itachi somewhere too. I feel like having part 1 Sasuke without Itachi looming somewhere is like trying to drive a car without tires. It's like, I don't know if it's impossible, it's just extremely not likely. I took a lot of inspiration from when he and Kisame infiltrated the Leaf Village. I drew in the top half of his face and later his Akatsuki cloak too. I pressed down super hard, especially whenever it came to drawing in his Sharingan designs too. And then later when I got done with that, I drew in the literal curse mark symbol that Sasuke has on him. Interestingly enough, I felt like the symbol of it reminded me a lot of the Sharingan as is. Once that was done, because it was Sasuke, I felt like it was only fitting to finish the drawing off by drawing the Uchiha crest somewhere. Here's for the red lens, and now for the blue. Let me know what y'all think about this one down below, and if you're interested in seeing more, don't forget to like and follow, and I will see y'all in the next one.